Ella,
Yes.
can you hear me?
RC.
Okay,
I can
sorry.
hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I I'm not crying. I put eye drops, so if I look a little dusky,
Oh, sure.
because of that. So
Oh, sure.
I get very emotional when we all get together, so I have to, you know.
Yes, that now there's the truth. It comes out in the end.
How are you? Now, believe it or not, Ella and I haven't been able to speak today. She told me to go off
So
and go
this is
work.
legitimately yeah,
Yes.
so this is legitimately the first time we're seeing each other today.
She's like, "Go away. I don't want to speak to you today. Go do your work and leave me alone." That's kind of what happened. That's like
Yeah, verbatim.
verbatim what happened, non-fake news. That's exactly what happened. But I'm really excited. I've been drawing all day, so I'm super warmed up. Ella's got a lot for me today, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm pretty excited.
totally.
Hey everyone. So let me see if I can say hi to as many Mehedi, Omid, Nikki, Katie, Maple, Mark, Flick. Gosh, who am I missing here? C. Jessica's here. Jacoby, Carl, Joe, Eric is here. If I'm missing anyone, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read quickly through the thing. So Corn is here. It's gonna be a good, fun day. So,
It is.
so do you want to tell them what we got going on?
Yes, I will because it's kind of been a mystery. It obviously it's the mystery live stream, so it's been a mystery. So how today's gonna work is it is a sketchy stream, sort of like normal. And what we're gonna do though is we've got kind of a theme for tonight, which some people have sent in requests that are not themed, but I'm just gonna keep it in theme anyway, and you'll get them really quickly. But basically, what today is you guys have been sending in requests and the slots are still open, so you still can send in requests to RC, and he's going to draw them like normal, but as he's drawing them he's going to try to figure out who on earth could have requested that. So some of them are going to be really easy because they've requested people that you know, and some of them are going to be tricks from people who are intentionally trying to trick you. So you'll just do your best. We'll
Now, wait.
see
Now,
if
what
you can
happens if I
get it.
win? If I pick right, what do I get? Like a $5 bonus for like picking right? What do I get?
From who? From me? Yeah.
I deduct from your
Oh
paycheck.
no.
Every person I get right, I take $5 out of Ella's paycheck. So,
Oh no. Oh no. That's a whole new twist. No. You get 5 minutes to sleep in tomorrow is what
oh,
you
I
get.
see. Okay, all right. I'll
Yeah.
take that. I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay.
So and the slots are still open. So I'm not even going to read how many we have tonight or who has it tonight. Some of them are obviously going to, you're going to know them right away. Like I'm going to, explain it to you and you're going to know. And some of them are going to be kind of tricky. So just do your best. It's for fun. And we'll see. We'll see. So if you guys still want to send in requests, the slots are still open. So now's your chance to try to get underneath RC's skin and make him think a little bit as he's drawing, which as we know, is very difficult. So RC's taken one for the team today. So all
How
right.
about every time that I guess one right, I get an extra swear word I get to say?
Ooh, like what kind of level swear word?
Not like you know the limit, like, but I get to say like the elementary tier
Oh,
words. How about that? She
okay.
allows me one. She lets me one per
Sure.
stream.
I sure. I guess. I think it's going to be
Okay,
really hard
fine,
to
fine. I'll
guess.
take the 5 minutes to sleep in. Fine, fine. I'll take the
I
five.
just my where your priorities are startling in my brain that you'd rather cuss than take the extra sleep. But hey, that's your own. You've got your own demons to fight.
Listen,
So
I need like an outlet. Okay, so I'm trying to find an outlet, and this was supposed to be my outlet.
okay, okay. Okay. Fair
All right,
enough.
fine. We'll do the sleeping. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Um. All right. So let me get the music set up here. Um. And about, you know the drill. I'm going to switch over in just a second so that we can.
Oh, this is a good one. Carl says for every guess RC makes right, I'll say praise Big Papa Flux. That's what I'll say.
Okay, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with. I'll
Okay,
take
okay.
I'll take every time I get one right. I get to call myself Papa Flux or Big Sexy. I get to call myself Big Sexy.
Oh no,
No.
no, no. That's not. I'm
No.
not agreeing to that one for
Okay.
sure.
I all right. I tried. I tried, y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna start the music. I'm gonna switch over.
Okay,
You know the drill, Ella. If you can tell me if the music's okay for everyone,
okay, I will.
and then we're gonna get started. So starting music. You've been warned. Switching the view. All right. How's that?
That sounds good.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
Finally, I did something right. Okay. I'm constantly
All right.
disappointing Ella.
Never lies.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Where do we start?
Okay, so we're gonna start with this one. It's a 5-minute request, and this person requested a pair of friendship rings that come together to make a skull and crossbones. And then I sent you sort of a reference for what a friendship ring looks like. It's basically two rings that kind of can connect into like one symbol.
Okay, so I'm drawing a ring that comes together to make a skull and crossbones.
Right, so two
Okay.
rings that come together to make the skull and crossbones.
Okay. All right. And do I guess first or do I just go and start doing it?
You can guess first, or you can start whatever you think is best.
Okay.
You get multiple guesses, so you can guess kind of. There's not like a limit. If I think that you're just running through the names of the list, though, I'm gonna stop you. So
I think you probably should limit it to like three, and I have a.
you get three guesses. You get three
Okay.
guesses.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I am ready.
All right. Here we go. You're gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
Skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones. Who could this? Who could this be for? The reference you sent was super cute.
Yeah, it was.
And I have 5 minutes.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna think about this for a second.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my cat, who kind of cycles through. You know how cats kind of go through their cycles? I don't know how to explain this. They have like their own cycles.
Yes. Yes.
He's going through this unconsolable cycle right now where like he's every couple of weeks he switches a room in the house that's going to be where he hangs out and sleeps all day. Well, now he's decided to come back to my office and he refuses to leave, and he like gets angry when I'm not angry, it's not the right word. He gets put off when I decide I'm going to be the one that I need to work, like I need to sit here and work. So he won't leave. He won't leave the room, and he'll just keep circling like a shark. And I had
Oh yeah.
I had to lock him up before the live because it's like, bro, I need to work. I was like, I can't.
Yeah. Poor guy. No, my cat is the same. I think it's the weather. The weather's changing, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a new cat," and you're like, "No, just relax. Nothing's changing. It's okay."
Your poor guy should have been for me, not for him. He lives a good life.
Poor RC.
Yes.
Poor RC. What would we? Why is everything so unfair to you and you alone?
See, you get it.
Yeah, I do.
Get it.
No, my cat has been so my cat has a particular string that he likes to carry around. And we can't find it. It's like gone.
Oh
And
no.
so he, I don't think he's like inconsolable because of that, because he's like, he's partial to it, but like he's also okay. You know, he doesn't like need it all the time. But he's been a little bit like weird lately, and we're like, where could you have possibly have put this? You know what I mean? I'm like turning the apartment upside down. There's all, my apartment's not that big, so there's like limited spots, you know. So
It's a
you got 2 minutes,
string?
RC. It's a string from like a sweatpants, like,
Oh,
when
oh,
sometimes
oh.
like you can't get the string back in, like the drawstring back in. And
Right.
it's like his comfort. He just carries it around in his mouth and just screams, So
Screams?
he like gives it, yeah, he like likes to sacrifice it. So like if I ever leave the house, I'll come back in and it's by the front door, like a sacrifice. Like, please come back and I'll give you my favorite string if you come back. So it's really sweet, actually. He's very cute.
Oh, sacrifice it that way. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's like that important to him.
It's very important, yeah. And he has other strings that he likes, pretty much any string, but this one he's like kind of partial to, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I think it might be behind the washer. I think he might have gotten back there somehow and put it back there, because I don't know where else it could be. But I'll let you guys know. I'll update you.
You know what? I'm just realizing that I think I might have failed at this assignment because
Why is that?
I'm realizing I think you wanted me to draw them like graphically as opposed to like a literal skull and crossbones on a ring that came together. Did I fail at this? Did I do
I
this
think
wrong?
that however you interpret it, is the best way to interpret it. Basically, what I think they were trying to do is two rings. One half is the skull, the other half is the crossbones, and then when you kind of click them together, they make one. They make one thing.
That's what I'm trying to. I didn't know if it was supposed to be like what you sent me the reference. Um, is it
No, I
like
think you're nailing it.
oh
All
that's
right,
it?
that's
That's
time.
not
That's
okay.
time.
Hold on.
All
Let me
right, you
just.
still have to guess.
Oh. Okay. Okay. This is Katie.
Really? You think so?
This is Katie.
It's not Katie. You get two
Oh.
more guesses.
Uh. Eddie. This is Eddie.
No, not Eddie.
Carl. This is Carl.
No, but that's a very good guess.
What?
The real answer, it was our friend Moose sent this over,
This is
and in fact
Moose.
said
Oh,
yes.
interesting.
And Moose sent this and then sent me the reference and said, just in case RC doesn't know what a friendship bracelet is, because I don't want to explain it. It was being all like, in case he doesn't know. So if I had told you that part, you probably would have gotten it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, Joe, I am sorry. I
We tricked
attributed
him,
your.
Moose.
I
You
got
and me.
tricked. I got tricked. I
I
got
know.
tricked.
When Moose sent this to me, I was like, he's never gonna get this, like, because
No.
you sent over such
You
a
know
cute
what?
reference.
Well, it was the what do you call it? The reference. I was like, it's so cute.
Yes,
You
I
know?
think that was
Oh.
part of the trick.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I tried. I tried. I tried. Okay.
You
Well,
tried.
I think it's kind of a cool looking ring, but whatever. Even though I picked
I
it up.
like it. I would wear one. I'd wear half of it.
Okay. She'd wear half of it.
I would wear
Okay.
half of it, and then it would need to like beam a map onto the ceiling that I can go find treasure at. Like that's
Okay.
the only, like that's what I want.
Okay. We'll make that happen.
Okay, perfect. Yes, sounds good. All right. The next one is going to be tricky. So it's 30 seconds. It's from an anonymous person who I'm not going to name yet. And the request is for Lucky. That's the request. 30 seconds to draw Lucky and to guess who this could be.
Katie.
How did you get that?
I just know it.
You got that right away.
I just
Oh my
know it.
gosh, you got that right away.
I just this would be start it. I knew it. I just had a
Okay.
feeling. I was like, this is Katie. I just know it.
I can't believe you got
All
that
right, I
so
get 5
quick.
minutes. I get 5 extra minutes tomorrow morning.
I'll keep tally. I'll keep tally.
Okay, so 30 seconds to draw lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, I have to call you Big Papa Flux now.
Big Big Papa Flux.
Good
Right.
job, Big Papa Flux. He's so good at this. 10 seconds. And we're done.
There's your 30
Wow.
seconds.
Katie, you were sniped. I'm so sorry. Wow, he really got you good, like immediately. You didn't guess Boofy or anybody else. I'm surprised.
No.
You just you nailed
No.
it.
I had a feeling. Right up here. Thank you, Omid. Papa Flux. See? All right, what's next?
Let me get to it.
Thank you, Ragnarok.
You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one a lot.
Aww.
I know. I told you. Hold on. Let me get to the actual request. Please load slower. That's what I want. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
This one I think will be pretty obvious.
Okay.
Because it's somebody named Omid, wink, 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 you know, and his dog, Rumble. And what they're doing, they normally go on like a morning run or they hang out together, training. So this might be pretty hard to, this would be a really tough one to guess. But you've got 15 minutes for this one. So a nice long one.
To draw Omid and the dog?
Yeah, I would start with Rumble. He's the most important part, but then, yeah, if you can, Omid as well.
Okay. All right. 15 minutes and they're just together?
Yeah, I would suggest maybe like going on a run or training, or maybe he's petting Rumble, something like that.
I'm going to draw them sitting.
One of those.
I'm going to draw them sitting down. 15 minutes is very fast to draw both of them running together, so I'm probably going to just have them enjoying each other's company. So,
of course, I mean they're best friends, so they gotta be.
All right, let's go for it.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And do you have a guess for this very mysterious?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I need to think about this for a minute.
Okay.
I love drawing Omid's hair.
Did you need a reference?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Good.
There are certain OCs that I don't send reference of anymore. But I always just want to make sure, because holding that many characters in your head is.
Oh no, I appreciate you asking. I just happen to know Omid very well. I really like his hair.
Yeah, finally we get to see Rumble. I love Rumble. I know you like drawing animals too, so
I do.
I was excited about this one coming through.
By the way, hi to everyone who might be new, who might be watching us. I'm RC. I'm the creator of Flux Destiny. This is my right hand, Ella.
I'm the evil counselor who whispers in his ear. That's my job. I'm like Worm Tongue, you know.
That's so funny. Oh, Ella, maybe you
For
want to
those
drop.
of
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say maybe you want to drop the link. You know the link thing for anyone who's new.
Oh yeah, sure.
We got this really awesome community in here, and it's just been growing, and we've been making all these new friends. And what I love about this community is that one of the things I love is that there's so many personalities in here. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um, and it's so interesting how many personalities we have in our little circle here, and just how you guys are all like unique in your own ways. And like I started a folder where I take screenshots of Maple's wholesome sayings. You know, I'm like, we're gonna turn those into
Yeah,
t-shirts or something.
totally. We need to.
Or
I was gonna say no, go
oh
go
no,
ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say
Interrupting you.
I was just gonna say, or like Goofy being our research master who knows everything, you know. Or
Buffy has two jobs. I think that everybody else needs to have another more jobs as well because Buffy's got two of them. He's got Captain Chin Hairs and Research Master. Come on, guys, let's go.
that's true.
Somebody
That's
else
true.
needs to be like Lieutenant Captain Chin Hairs or something,
Lieutenant.
you know, Lieutenant Captain.
Lieutenant Captain. Then we've got Joe, who's like been here since time immemorial, so he knows everything. So he's always there to back me up with my like your references.
Yeah, because I can't. I'm not good at that.
He's like, I'm not old like you, man. So she laughs because it's true. Time?
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. Oh, now that everybody's asking me what their titles are, I have to keep like making them up.
Oh, yeah, we got to give everyone a title. Sorry, I'm super focused at the moment. I'll let you do the title. The
I'm
title.
trying to think of it.
Well, Katie's grammar police. We know that.
Whoever requested this said, "I love this perspective already."
This mystery person who I have not
I guess yet.
identified yet, right? Okay.
Mm.
Time?
You've got 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
In my head, it's like
So,
Ella's the one who's denying me time. You know, like I unfairly. It's like it's like when you shoot the messenger. It's like it's not her fault. She's just going down the timer. But it's like, oh,
yeah,
Ella's not allowing me to have enough time.
yeah, Ella's moving time along, you know, in the whole universe just so that I cannot, you
Right.
know, do this sketch. Yes.
I always have to
For
have the
those of you
drama.
who
You know?
you do, you are drama filled for sure. That's your title, your drama mama.
What were you gonna say? You were gonna say something, Ella, and I interrupted you.
Oh, sorry, I was reading. Um, so if you guys don't know, through this week we're doing like a fun special deal where if you get any writing commission, you get 5 extra minutes on a sketch request. It doesn't have to be this week because obviously we're doing it right now. But you can hold on to it, save it for a request that you really like. So that's going to end on Friday this week. We've already had a bunch of people get writing commissions and are going to, add time, as they go. So that goes through this week. If you weren't at our update live, I encourage you to come to our update lives on the Discord on Mondays. We kind of talk about what's going on for the week. So, um, Moose, if you want some extra time, you were right there at the very start of it. I'm happy to give you some extra time. Speaking of extra time, RC, the person who requested this said they're happy to use their extra time on this piece at the end if you need it.
Oh, okay.
They have a little 5 minutes in the bank.
Oh, okay.
Another clue to who they might be.
Okay, that would be good. I would like some more
Okay.
time to pick this up.
Do you want it now or do you want it at the end?
Well, let's see how far I get, and then we'll.
Okay.
Whenever there's like multiple, so whenever you're making requests, if you ask for multiple characters like interacting, just remember that takes extra time and planning. So sometimes not that there's anything like, it's a fun challenge. I'm just saying it kind of like slows down the process a bit. So.
If you hear me burping, no, you didn't. That was RC burping. I
So we
have
have.
a Coke Zero, but I'm betraying everybody by getting a Pepsi. So it says Pepsi Zero tonight.
So why don't you tell them
That
about
was all that was at the store.
the tradition that we have where I crack the thing open during the.
Okay,
That
I
was really
will.
fun.
You've got 5 minutes left. Um, hey Beast King, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So a fun thing that RC does, we always start with like the countdown, just to have people get in, and get their requests in and all that kind of stuff. And then every time now for the last like 3 lives, RC almost always has a drink, and so do I. It's kind of like our fun tradition. We both have like a Coke Zero basically, and but has started like doing his right before we start the live, but like right in front of his mic, so it like gets as loud as possible, and it like start every time I like it's like crack, like really loud, like right in my ear, and I always like I'm muted, so I just look at the screen and I'm like, what are you doing? I just like smile and laugh and like
It's funny
look at him
because
like, what are you doing?
it mutes my mic, but I didn't realize that it doesn't mute it for the person listening in. So
Yeah.
it mutes my mic to everyone else, but I guess to Ella who's with us, who's with me on the what's it called, in the waiting room.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize it, so I'm like cracking it. I'm not trying to be a jerk, I swear.
He like cracks it, burps, pours it out onto the mic. I'm sitting over here like, ah.
How much time?
You've got 4 minutes left. A little under 4 minutes.
Okay, I might need that extra time.
Okay. Our anonymous person is generous tonight, using their time for this great sketch.
What do you guys think of this time that we started at? By the way, do you like us starting earlier, a little earlier? I had to today because I have to deal with something at 7. But I was just curious if you guys prefer us doing it just a little bit earlier. I know certainly for our European friends, it'll.
I think that I know the answer,
Oh, you do?
considering the
Oh,
yeah, I most people were like, Ella, why would you do this to me? And
they
I was
don't
like,
like
I'm
it. Oh,
sorry. No, they did not like it.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my fault. We're gonna plan around it
Beast
better
King,
next time.
you and Ruben are working on twin OCs. Sorry, RC. I
Oh,
got so excited.
that's super cute. Actually, I like that. How much time do I have?
You've got 2 minutes.
Oh.
That's what I want to hear. Uh-oh.
I think that would be the first twin OCs in Flux Destiny history.
That are made by twins.
Right.
Because we definitely have other pairs of twins, for sure. Several other pairs of twins.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Totally forgot.
Maple has a pair. Um, Fabian has a
Fabian has a
pair.
pair. Yeah.
There are others. There are others. Do pets get a Wolfgang uniform? Probably not, because they're not supposed to be at Wolfgang. If I remember correctly, Rumble was snuck in.
He was snuck in. Time?
You've got 30 seconds. I bet they do have pet Wolfgang uniforms, though. All right, RC, we are at time.
I hope you like it, mystery person. I tried. There's a lot. I tried to get it done in the amount of time.
I like it a lot.
You right?
What do you think? Do you need the extra time? You feel good about this one?
Oh,
Can they save their extra time?
Oh, the extra time wasn't used.
No.
Oh, then it's up to them. If Omid wants me to do it, I'll use it.
There we go. That the name, you got it right.
Omid, do you want me to
let us know. Yeah, if you want extra time, let us know.
While we're waiting,
Omid says, "I think the mystery person loves it a lot." That's so good.
do you want? If you want me to keep going, let me know. I can use the 5 minutes, or if you want to save your 5 minutes. While we're waiting for him, what's next?
First of all, I have to say you did a good job, Big Papa Flux. Good job.
Thank you.
This is a punishment for me. I don't like. I'm not a fan of this.
Okay.
Omid says, "I think it looks. Yeah, it looks good. All right. So
okay,
the next one is.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Omid.
you're gonna. Okay. I think that you'll get this one as well. We'll see. Uh, Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting the references. I had all the time in the world to get references, and I didn't. Okay. This person says, "Hey RC, I was wondering if you could draw AJ with his favorite Pokemon, Rockruff, either hugging or just posing for a pic. Wanted to commission something cute for AJ for my birthday in a few days. Thank you so much." So that's the
Aww.
request.
Okay, I
And
know
this
who this
person
is.
is gonna get. This person got 10 minutes, but we're gonna add extra 5 to say happy birthday to you. So it's a 15-minute one. Another boy and dog request back to back. I'm sure you know who this person is.
This is Nikki, right?
Yes, you
Nikki, I
totally
knew
nailed
it.
it.
See, I know your OCs. I know
Yeah,
your OCs. Okay.
you nailed it.
I
Good
got
job, Big Papa Flux. I like it's caught in my mouth at the tip of my teeth. I'm like trying not to say it.
That's funny. Okay, so 15 minutes to draw them together.
Yes,
All right.
hugging or posing for a pic, whatever you think
Don't
is
worry.
best.
Big Papa Flux knows what he's going to do.
Oh man.
If I get the next one, then I get to call myself Big Sexy. Okay, go.
Okay.
That's like my
All right, here we
bonus,
go.
right? Like I'm racking up bonuses. Okay.
Right. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
All right. Poor Ella.
Don't worry, Moose. I don't think that he's gonna get the next one correct. I don't think he will. I'd be really surprised. Let me just say that. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. I don't know. I am gonna have nightmares about this later.
Because of the go ahead.
What I think is funny is this was meant to be a punishment for you, and somehow I'm the one being punished for it. You've turned it against me somehow.
Well, to be fair, you did agree to my terms. I gave you other options.
I did. Unknowingly, you tricked me.
I tricked her. I'm such a trickster.
You hope that I laugh for 10 minutes straight again. I rewatch the last stream often. If I ever just need a pick me up, I watch that stream.
Do you really? That's so funny.
Yes. I laugh about that moment because it's still funny to me. And it wasn't even that.
What was it?
Wasn't even
I
that
don't remember.
funny.
What was it?
We were talking about you were trying to show the shoyo cookie, and you couldn't do it.
Oh.
And you said what? You said, well, why do I even try? And it made me laugh so hard. And then we segued from that into you talking about, you were like so serious about how cats smoke catnip that it made me laugh even harder because you were so serious about it, and I didn't even think you just were like, so how would they, in a joint, and I just lost it because he was like, you were so serious about it, and it was the most ridiculous sentence in the world, so that I just laughed and laughed.
You know, it's so funny because I think I legit, everything I was saying was completely genuine. Because when I get into commission brain is like, okay, how do I accomplish this for the person? My job is to bring an image to life for them. And so I'm always like, okay, how are we going to do this? And so when I get into commission brain, I'm very genuine about those things. So
yeah, that was why it was so funny, because if you had been joking about it wouldn't have been as funny. And that is actually a good thing to talk about for comedy. If you ever want a joke to land, the actors or person who's saying it has to 100% not be joking. That's the funny part about it, is that they are
Right.
so serious. And so it was like you just set it up so perfectly. Like you were not laughing about it. You were genuinely like, no, how do they smoke catnip? And it was so genuine that it made me laugh because what are we doing? You know,
I know,
we
right?
sat there on a Friday night, you know what I mean, talking about cats. And the realization of this moment just hit me. You know, I was sitting there like, what am I doing? You know, I'm sitting here on a Friday night
Well,
talking
you
about
know,
cats.
the world's going to hell, so let's
Yeah,
enjoy
right,
absurdity, right?
right. We are Nero fiddling
Yes,
when Rome
absolutely.
burns.
Doodling, doodling. That's the word.
Doodling. Oh, funny, funny stuff.
How much time?
You've got 9 minutes left.
I love this Pokemon.
AJ got a pretty sweet studio line commission. I really liked that one. I thought it was really cool. And I love that AJ has been in so many of the Slice games. I hope that he's been having fun.
How are Slice games going this week?
They're good. It's the biggest game we've ever had. So the most people in the groups. So it's pretty packed in there. So every time I go in there, there's probably like 200 messages. And I'm like, oh, we're really going. So it's sort of a mystery. It's another mystery where they're trying to guess whose birthday it is. And nobody has guessed it yet. I think because I reveal a little bit more each day. Um, but
How much time?
you've got 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
What's this Pokemon called? He's so cute.
Rockruff. He's part like Rockstar, part dog.
Part Rockstar?
Yeah, he like
That is,
sings and stuff.
he sings? Oh my
In some
god.
of the new games, he's like always with the he's always like with the Rockstar Pokemon. He also does like rock moves, you know,
Yeah.
like ground rock, you know, type stuff. Flick, you have to try the slice. It's so fun.
Oh, Flick would love that.
We were just talking about Flick's characters and some of the new ones. Rock type puppy.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
No, I was kind of joking about him being a rock star.
Oh, he's not. Oh, oh. So you
No,
just like
I was
you
just
just
joking.
totally lied to me.
No,
Okay.
he just no, I what I meant was is like he's like a rock type is what I meant. I'm
You said he
sorry.
was a rock star, bro.
I'm
You had me
just I was
believing
just
it.
guys, I was just joking. I'm sorry. They're all like correcting me. I know. I'm sorry. Just trying to joke.
You had me believing it. I was like, how cute, a rock star dog.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm being flayed. I'm
Are they
sorry. I'll
really?
take the L. Yes, I will take the L. I'm
You know what's
sorry.
so funny is that she just finished explaining how the part of comedy is about like really believing
Right.
what, and she's like literally making a joke using what she just said. Like the key to being
I'm
funny is
unappreciated in my time.
it's okay. I appreciate it. I think it's funny.
No, the problem is that you didn't know I was joking, and so it wasn't funny to you. You just believed
Oh,
me.
oh. I'll
I'm
just
sorry. I'm
stick to that.
sorry.
It's okay. How much time?
5 minutes.
He's a rock star in my heart. That's what Ragnarok says.
Heck yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna delete this part of the live stream.
No.
I'm gonna go back and edit this part out.
No, that was funny. I actually think in retrospect it was funny. Am I doing this cute though? I always need
It's so cute.
Ella's like my mom. Like I need her to like validate me.
It's very, very cute.
Like sometimes in the morning. So whenever I'm working on commissions, we have a commissions channel in our Slack, and I post previous night's commissions in there that my status and where they are.
Yeah.
And every morning, for some reason, she never responds to them.
Because I look at them when I first wake up and I go, oh, that's cute. I'll respond to that later. And then I never do because I forget.
And then she never does. And I get really excited because I sent it to her and I'm like, oh, she's going to love this one. And then I have to write and be really dramatic. I always send like crying emojis. I was like, did you even see this?
Like, yes, I saw it. I'm sorry.
You're such a needy man. God. I do a lot of stuff to just entertain.
He means by entertain, he means annoy. That's what he means. They're the same thing. No, it does entertain me. It does. Every time I see it, I go, did I forget again to say something? Because I always try to outflank RC's like fishing for compliments. I always try to just do it before he asks, and the commission channel is my weak link for sure.
And I want her to be excited, like, oh, he got these done, and then she
am excited. I promise. I promise.
How much time?
You got 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm with you, RC. We boys need attention.
That's right. Thank you, Drew.
Oh, Beast King, I'm glad you're enjoying the process. The OC making process. And the lore, that's so great. I'm glad you're liking it.
That makes my day. I'm glad to hear that too.
I need to set up an automatic response. You're right, I do.
No, I need the genuine Ella telling me, oh, I really like it. She just tells me to shut me up. It's okay.
It's not true. One minute. It's like that thing where it's like, you know, when you're gonna like do the dishes anyway, and then somebody tells you to do the dishes, and then you don't want to do them anymore because somebody tells you to do it. That's how I feel sometimes, because I'll be like, oh, it was cute, but now I don't want to say anything. I always do. I always do.
That's funny.
You guys are much nicer than I am towards RC's art. If you get a commission or, you know, see art, you know, just know that I was mean about it. So you can give some extra love.
Just know I was mean about it. That's great. I love that.
I don't mean to be. I'm business.
She's
Ella.
not. She's super nice. I just give her a hard time. I like to joke. She's always like encouraging me and telling me I can do it and whatever. And I'm always the one being a baby.
All right, RC. We're at
All
time.
right. How's that?
I love it. Nikki loves it too.
I'm so glad, Nikki. Thanks for this request. This one was fun. This was cute. I liked doing this one. All right. Who we got next? All
right. So this next one is you're going to have to guess this one. It's a 15-minute one. It's for Karate Kid Hugo. That's the request. Karate Kid Hugo. And I'll give you one little hint. This request was 10 minutes, but then 5 minutes got added. Whether or not it was for writing or for a birthday, I won't tell you that.
Writing for a birthday. Oh. Okay, let me think about it for a second. Okay. Karate Kid Hugo. Okay. All right. I have how much time?
15 minutes.
Okay. Karate Kid Hugo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Chat, you can try to help him out if you think that you know.
1 second. 1 second. Up here.
If you don't get this one, you don't get the swear because then you go back to 0.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I got to get it in. Okay, hold on. All right. I think I think I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Corn, that would have been smarter if I had ordered one. That would have been smart. It is not me. I'll give you that clue. I did not order
She's like,
a
buy
sketch
RC
request
stuff. Ooh, gross.
tonight. I thought this was a fun theme for tonight.
I like this one.
It's kind of tricky when their names are taken off, you know? It's like, who is this? Who would want this, you know, as a sketch? Are they trying to trick me, or are they just being genuine and just really want this? Who knows?
I gotta think for a minute.
Okay, you only get 3 guesses too, so
Okay.
just remember.
Let me just get a little further in this and then we'll guess.
After your first guess, if you guess wrong, then I'll give you a clue on whether or not it was birthday or a writing commission that added time.
Okay.
I knew you were going to do this pose. I 100% knew it. I almost sent you this reference just to be like, here you go. Here's the reference because I knew you were going to do this.
You have to do
You
this.
have to.
It would be like artistic malpractice if I didn't do this. Am I right?
You're right. You don't think you'd trust Hugo with nunchucks?
You guys got to give Hugo more credit. How much time do I have?
You've got 11 minutes. I don't think I trust Hugo with nunchucks either. I don't. C says I don't trust a man with no shoes.
Funny.
That's Hugo's whole thing. You don't trust Hugo ever? I should have just sent you this reference and been like, here. I just knew it.
See, but I beat you to it, so you can have a new set of respect for me.
I do. I always. Every day, you get 1% new respect.
Time?
You've got 10 minutes. If Hugo had multiple shoes, would he mismatch them like he does with his socks?
Yes.
I do not like that answer.
You don't like that answer?
I don't.
Well, that's the canon answer, so.
Boo.
Leave him alone. I don't think he does so to be quirky. I think he does so.
No, because he is in a hurry.
He's in a hurry. He's not. That's not what his focus is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not because he's like, oh, I'm doing this to be like hip and cool or quirky.
He's not any of those things.
Aw,
I'm just kidding.
wow,
I'm just kidding.
mean.
No, that's the thing is that I think so highly of him that when he like does dorky stuff, it like makes me like cringe for sure. It's called fashion. I don't think having mismatched shoes is fashion. I gotta bite back about that. I can get behind the mismatched socks. I can get behind that. Shoes, they're like different heights. How do you? That would bug me.
I didn't even think that didn't even occur to me. The different heights
You're like
of shoes.
walking like, yeah.
That's funny. Like, why are you limping, bro? He's like, what? Time?
You've got 7 minutes left.
Okay, you gave this hint about a birthday.
Yeah, I said if you don't get your first guess correct, I'll let you know whether or not the extra 5 minutes that was added to this sketch was because of a writing commission or a birthday. Because we only give the birthday stuff to somebody whose birthday has been nearby. And the writing request just happened, and I think you know some of the ones that came in.
Spots.
That is not correct. So I'll let you know that the 5 minutes that came in was because of a birthday.
Maple?
No.
Mal?
No. That's all your guesses.
Oh, okay. Well, then whose was it?
Keep guessing. See, I want to see if you can figure
No,
it out. If it's not those,
I don't want to put the extra work now in.
it was Jacoby. Jacoby
Oh,
requested this.
Jacoby. How did I miss that one? Oh, how did I miss Jacoby? Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know.
I don't know. How
I
did I
don't know.
miss
I'm
Jacoby?
surprised.
I am Jacoby, bro. I am sorry. I cannot believe I missed that one.
I don't know.
How
I don't
much
know.
time?
You've got 5 minutes, or 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Another edit to the video later. Aw, no swear. Sorry, guys. He biffed it.
Jacoby, man, I am. What is wrong with me?
J-Tune says, all is forgiven. To be fair, you only had 3 guesses, and we've had many birthdays.
That's right. I want you to bonus him 2 minutes. I made
Okay.
such a serious, stupid miscalculation.
Are you saying that because you miscalculated, or because you want an extra 2 minutes?
I want an extra 2 minutes.
Okay, you're at 5 minutes now. I just wanted him to keep guessing.
What's the matter?
They're like they're like scolding me because I didn't tell you right away.
I like to act like a big baby sometimes just to give her a hard time.
Yeah, if you have a birthday that's and you let us know, obviously we can't just like predict when people's birthdays are, but if you let us know, the nearest sketch request, we try to get you an extra 5 minutes to request. Um, and this week we have, if you get a writing commission, then you also get an extra five. Um, so just remind us, help us out. Let us know that you're planning on getting a sketch request and you want to add some extra time to it. So it's a little just like, it's just like a little thank you, just to be like, uh, thanks for being in our community and hanging out with us. And if we've like missed yours and it was recently, just let us know. Um, if it was like 3 months ago, we might have to come back around to it.
Thanks for all the fish. You know the reference, right? Did I get the right reference?
Yeah. I
You
watched that
going?
movie when I was really young, way too young, I think.
Okay. Hugo's getting short shorts since the 80s.
Oh, lore accurate.
Lore accurate. Time.
You've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's your birthday this year. Does it count? Very
Someone always
funny.
trying to game the system.
Uh, C says, from the lifeguard job straight to the dojo. Hugo is busy.
Gotta stay fit to save all those lives. He's like, everyone seems to be drowning lately. Ever since he got his lifeguard job.
Yeah.
How much time?
You've got a minute 20, and Jacoby sent over a tip.
Oh,
And
Jacoby.
let me read what it says. Wax on or wax off is what the tip says.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it a lot.
This movie had like a fundamental impact on my life.
Did it really?
Oh yeah, I love martial arts.
Oh, that's
I
right.
always
Yeah, Ella's
yeah.
gonna kick your ass. Okay, just let you know she's like a
You won't.
Taekwondo master.
Yeah,
What belt are you?
I don't. I think I got up to blue stripe in Taekwondo. But that was a long time ago. That was a very, very long time ago.
Ella will end you.
I won't. Little kid Ella might have ended you. Right now, Ella will not end you. Little kid Ella was vicious. She was out for blood.
Short shorts. I also think they Hugo does know how to swim. Hugo knows how to swim. He knows how to swim. I think. I think he knows how to swim.
Yes,
I
he
don't think
does.
he knew. I don't think he knew. I actually think Marco taught him how to swim. That's kind of something that's been in the back of my head.
Stop. All right, RC. We're out of time.
Oh, oh, oh!
But continue your head canoning.
I was just. I was about to go full 80s and give him a crop top, but you can blame Ella for stopping me. Okay,
Uh,
what's
you had plenty of opportunities.
all right? What's next?
Okay. The next
Thank
one
you,
is a
Jacoby. Thank you so much.
no. You cannot commission me for kicks. No, no kicking Ella. Okay, the next one. I think that you're gonna get this one pretty fast too. Um, this is a 30-minute one. In which the requester has asked for Marco, Hugo, Max, and Simon as Digi-Destined. Which, if you don't know what Digi-Destined is, it's from like Digimon. Basically, they've got kind of these cute costumes, that they can kind of put on. They've got these little things. So, what I would suggest you do, RC, is do kind of the busts, like shoulder up of these four characters with some kind of like fun Digimon costume. You can use the reference and just kind of pick a couple. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, sure does.
Okay, cool. All right, and it's 30 minutes. I think that you'll know who this is from.
I think I know.
Considering.
I'm gonna keep it
Okay.
till the very end. I won't
Okay.
reveal it until the end, but I know who this is. Is he here
Okay.
watching with us?
I don't know. I don't know if this person is watching with us.
Okay. All right. So Marco, Hugo, Max, and Simon.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. In three, two, one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of quiet because this is like a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I
Luckily,
might
two
do
of them
head
are
down.
twins.
I might do head down mode. So just a second. Well, even though
Yeah,
it's like
Maple.
head down, even though it's like twins, it's still I have to like the composition.
You can do it. I believe in you. Um, Digidestin is when they partner with Digimon, but we got special. This was sort of the request that it's kind of a cute version where they're like wearing a costume instead. You didn't like Digimon? I never watched Digimon or played Digimon.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Did you watch Digimon? You like Digimon, RC?
Uh, I, I, I saw some episodes of it. I just never got into it. That's how I know the theme
Mm.
song. Um,
That's what you remember.
Digimon, digital.
You loved and worshipped it. See, RC takes sips, like tiny little microscopic sips of his drink. C says, "I'm shocked how many sips RC takes from his tiny Coke. Surely it's been empty for the last 20 minutes."
I
You want to
don't
go say hi,
chug.
buddy?
I don't chug these. I don't chug my cokes.
Just little hits.
Little hits. I like to savor my.
Buddy, no, you can't go stomping around. If you're either here with me or you're on the ground. RC sipping atoms.
Here, fine, here.
The only thing RC chugs is attention.
Wow, thanks. See, I just chugged it. How about that? And now my insides are on fire. I think I'm gonna turn into energy now. Great. Oh, look at the kitty.
Hey, I'm sorry, you can't go climbing around right now. You want to go to the window? No, you can't go to the desk, buddy. I'm sorry. You defy me. Why? That's what I'm saying to RC, but also my cat.
Oh, wait, what did I do?
Nothing. I just
Oh,
was making a joke because I said, you defy me.
oh, sorry. I'm super concentrated. Okay, this is for Fabian, obviously. Fabian, are you on? I know it's super late for him, so. Oh, I think we just lost Ella. She just lost power. She's supposed to be having a storm. So I just got to notice that we lost her. So I'm kind of in an interesting position because I'm going to have to figure this out myself without her. Oh, okay. She said she'll be back on in a second. Okay. There she is. Oh, lost her. Spill the lore. This is the time to do it. This is the time to say everything I want to say. She's not here. She's not here. I can say all the dirty words I want to say. Poor Ella. I know she's freaking out about this. Okay, when she comes back on, I'm going to pretend that I said something. I'm going to like make up I'm going to act like I'm on the last stages of telling you the whole plot of Flux Destiny, okay? That way. Look, you see what happens when you leave? Poor Ella. I know she's freaking out right now. I feel bad for her because she takes these, she's. I think she feels like she's leaving a toddler, like, unwatched. You know, when she leaves, she's like, "Oh my God, he's alone. What is he gonna do?" I have a feeling that's what's going through her head right now. She had warned me earlier today. She's like, hey, the power might go out. Because she's supposed to have a storm. There she is. Okay, I'm gonna joke like I'm Morty's on. So that's how Flux Destiny ends. That's how the whole series ends. Did you hear that, Ella? Are you here? I think her internet's still down. Oh, it didn't work.
Marcy, somebody talk to me. No.
Oh, so anyway, so that's how all of Flux Destiny ends. Oh, are
No.
you back? Oh, I was just telling them everything. I figured.
No. 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 I'm sorry. My power. We've had really bad storms here in Michigan, and my power went out. It might go out again, so I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
It was so bad.
Obviously, I can't control it.
Totally fine. I told them, I was like, poor Ella, she's like freaking out. It's like accidentally forgetting your child in the back of a car kind of freak out she's having.
That's what I was like scrambling around. I'm like, wait, sitting here tapping my foot.
Yeah.
I went up to the front desk and I was like, is there a man here who likes to draw? And please tell him to, I've lost him. That was what I was doing.
How much time?
You've got 16 minutes left. I did keep the timer going, so that's all I could do.
Ella's always good at Ella is like, come rain or shine or whatever, she's gonna be there. So, and I was just imagining the stress she was going through, considering she's like, oh my god, I left him alone.
It was a good one to do it on because it was such a long one, you know. If it was on a shorter one, I would have been a little bit more stressed.
Hello again to anyone who happens to be new. Like a quick, since Ella just came back in. I'm RC. I'm the creator of Flux Destiny. You should totally check out our links and come join our community and check out our RPG, our manga. And everyone here is super cool. You should absolutely feel free to comment in the chat or ask questions. Promise we don't bite hard.
But we do lose power. It's the one thing I can't control is the weather. Everything else bends to my will.
I can't believe Marco died. Oh, that's so... You guys are so funny. We were plotting. We were like, okay, how are we going to make this fun for Ella? Come back. Time?
You've got 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of a headache because like everything's shut down and it's really hot right now.
Oh.
It's like,
is it hot in Michigan?
It was like, yes, scorching. Obviously, it's also raining, so it's not like that hot, but hot enough. It's supposed to be in the like 90s next week, which it.
Oh.
as far as
That's
I've been told, is not normal for Michigan this early. Um,
I mean,
but
that's how Texas is right now. It's super hot outside. I went running a little earlier, and I was like, "Why am I doing this?"
I'm speaking lies. I'm sorry. I don't know a lot about Michigan moose. You tell. So I've been told. That's why I said. So I've been told. I guess it's not that hot right now in Michigan. It's hot in this house because my AC hasn't been running very well. But
That's the worst. That's the worst. I
yeah, it's
think
been strange. It normally works just fine. So
being from Texas, I think one of the worst first world problems you can have is your air conditioner not working.
yeah. Well, so in Oklahoma, people ask me all the time now that I live in Michigan. They're like, "Oh, was it hot in Oklahoma?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because there's like nothing to stop the sun coming down. It's just a flat piece of land. Like there's not trees, there's not like mountains, there's no cool breezes or ocean. It's just like a flat piece of earth and then the sun. Like that's what you've got. So, and it's not even pretty. It's not like, oh, it's like deserty. No, it's just like grass, just forever. So I'm used to the heat. I'm not like, it's actually not that bad to me, but it's just worse than it has been. So you've got 10 minutes left. I used to play. I used to have this joke. I played softball a lot, and softball, like, you normally play during the summer. And I used to have this joke where um, any weather it was softball weather. Like, it didn't matter because we almost never canceled games. It could be rain, it could be like flooding and you'd still go play. It could be 110 and they wouldn't cancel it. Like they just would never cancel ball games. So you'd walk out and it would be like a blizzard and you'd go, "Oh, it's softball weather." And so that's my favorite joke. Now every time it's like an extreme temperature outside, it's to be like, "Oh, it's softball weather," because it was just ridiculous how often we canceled a game maybe twice like in my whole time playing softball, and it was for like the field was like literally flooded. It was so wet. And then the other one was our umpire got knocked out because it was so hot he like fell unconscious. And
Really?
then they
Damn.
even yes, and then they brought an ambulance out and then we got a new umpire and we were like, "Wait, you can't just keep going." And
Wow,
they
that's
were like,
dedication,
"No,
bro.
no, we're gonna keep going because softball's all about money. You go to tournaments and you spend money, and so if they cancel it, you have to give the money back, or at least part of it." So they were like, "No, no, no, you're playing. Whether or not you want to." I
Wait,
remember it was
wait.
freezing one time.
Wait, hold on. Softball is about money. Like
Yeah, so
there's like
you go to
gambling?
tournaments and you have to. No, 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 no. You go to tournaments, you have to pay to get into the tournaments, and it's not cheap. You have to pay for the whole team or yourself, and you pay like an admission fee to get in. If you're in a club team, like not at school. School, you just go and you do it. You know, if you're playing like on a rec team, you have to pay to get into the tournaments, and it's a lot of money, especially if there's a lot of teams. So if you have to cancel because of like rain or heat or something, you have to give part of that money back. At
Re-
least you did where I was from. So yeah, because you can't reschedule them because it's only one weekend. You can't like reschedule. You basically get one chance to do the tournament. If it's canceled, you have to give some money back. So yeah. Well, I didn't have to pay. I was like 12, so my parents paid. Our team coach paid part of it, and then we paid the other part of it. But I remember there was one tournament, which by the way, you have 7 minutes left. There was one tournament that was so cold. It was like 10 degrees outside, I think. and we were all bundled up, but of course it's hard to move, so you'd be bundled up until you go out onto the field, and then you'd take your coat off and stuff. But there was one, uh it was so funny because like you would bat, and girls have metal bats, and so you would try to bat, and you would hit the ball, and it would feel like your bones were shattering because it was so cold. The like reverb of your bat hitting the ball hurt so bad. You'd be like shaking on your way down to first base. It was so funny. But anyway, that's my softball story. So all that to say that any extreme weather is softball weather. So rain or shine, you know. So right now the nasty weather outside and tornadoes and all that, that's softball weather for sure.
So softball is pretty hardcore then. Jeez.
I guess. There was one time that we played on, they had this new invention. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but it was called a concrete field. And it was literally, the infield was like concrete, well, like bits of concrete and asphalt. And it was meant to drain the water better because, softball fields are just dirt. And if it rains, you can't play. Well, they were like, this is our new invention. If we play on concrete fields, it when it rains, you don't have to cancel the whole game because rain is the one thing that really can cancel a game because it's like the most of the game is like on a field of dirt, so it's very difficult. So and it was terrible because obviously if you tried to slide on dirt, you just slide. If you try to slide on concrete, your leg gets cut up. And so we were trying to slide into bases on a concrete field. I've only played on a field like that once in my life. I don't know why they invented it. It was terrible. I don't recommend it. So I don't think they kept going with that because I think it was really dumb. So that's my softball stories.
Wow, geez, I'm really depressed now.
Softball was also fun. I also had fun playing softball. I was a pitcher. I started as a pitcher, and then I could only do one thing, and that was a drop ball. And then they said, "You're not very good at pitching." And so they moved me to the outfield, and then I was a right fielder. And then they realized that I needed glasses because I couldn't see the ball. And so they moved me to the infield, and I played second base for a little bit. And then I found my home by playing first base. And it was a lot of fun. I could do the splits at the time because first baseman, I have to stretch really far to get the ball. And that's where I finished playing softballs. I was a first baseman.
I love this Charlie Brown ass softball you've been playing.
What?
This like Charlie Brown ass softball you're playing, like where it's like you're having all these like bullies and.
I was not well liked. I was not.
Why?
Well...
How can no one like you?
No, my coaches were just really. Both of my coaches were lawyers, and they were just very intense. Like, and my dad was very intense. Yeah, they were lawyers, but then they also coached softball, and they were very intense. And it was hard. It was a hard game. Like, we practiced 4 times a week, for like 2 hours. And for like a 12-year-old, that's like that's all you're doing. You know what I mean? Like basically every night you're going to play softball, and we would play it, and it was really intense. So
that's a lot, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot, but it was fun, and I learned a lot. And my shoulders grew weirdly because I was still growing. And so now I have really broad shoulders. If you look at softball players who grew up playing softball, most of them have really broad shoulders because of the way that you're like batting and stuff. It's very strange. It's really weird. I feel like I can like look at somebody and be like, "You played softball, didn't you?" They're like, "Yeah, how did you know?" I'm like, "Your shoulders are ginormous. You got really big shoulders." So I have a really wide shoulders.
How much time do I have?
You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
You guys like this one?
Away.
I tried to be. This is a lot to do in 30 minutes, so I had to kind of go quasi cheap.
I think it's really cute.
I don't know the Digimon so well, so reference here that was sent. Well, I don't know if
I like that Marco's looks like a chicken, I think.
I think it's supposed to be a donkey.
A donkey?
I think it's a donkey.
Well, the person who commissioned it really likes it.
Oh, is he up?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Fabian. I guessed her.
You guessed it.
I know who this is.
Good job, Big Papa Flux.
See, and I get to...
Very good.
That's right.
All right. We're at time here.
Okay. Fabian, man, thanks so much for this one. This was fun to do. Quite a challenge. You guys love throwing more and more characters at it. Okay. Woo! Turn up the fan. Hold on a second.
How are you feeling?
I'm hurting.
You're hurting? No.
I've been drawing all day, so... All right.
Okay.
All right.
We got a couple of 30-second ones here. You'll have to guess for each one who the person was.
Okay. Are you waiting for me?
Oh, yeah. I thought, are you back? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm ready. Is that better?
Okay. All right. Yes.
Okay.
I was like, he's speaking to me, I think. I'm sorry. I also can't see you, so I don't know if you're back. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So this next one is 30 seconds. This person asked for a tap dancing moon.
30 seconds of a tap dancing moon? Okay.
That's the request. So you have to think, who would torture me like this?
Who would torture me like this? This is Joe.
It is not Joe.
All right, let me draw it and then I'll think about it. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, ready.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. $15. And that is time.
How's that?
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You know, fun fact of the day, I used to tap dance. I was actually on the tap dance team. Yes, that was the one dance that I could actually do really well, is I was a tap dancer. I still have my tap shoes.
Why do I feel that this is Mal?
You got it!
Was it Mal? Was it right? I don't know why. I don't know what came to my mind, but I just feel like this is a Mal. I felt the Mal energy. This was Mal? Okay. He needs a hat.
It was.
Candy says he needs a hat. I'm gonna bonus a top hat. There. Got a top hat bonus.
Top hat bonus. I love this one. For sure.
Okay, what's the next one? That was a relief from doing a 4 one.
Okay. Another 30-second one. This one is a bowl of peanuts thinking, not again.
A bowl of peanuts thinking, not again? Okay. All right.
30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay.
Yep. All right.
I'm
ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Give me just one more night.
$15. And that is time.
Okay, so people were asking, how did I know it was Mal? I had this feeling that you guys are trying to throw me off. That it's like, oh, let me do something kooky and, you know, like, whatever. I bet you this is another Mal. I bet this came in sequence. Am I right?
You are right. What's so funny about this is I misread I misread the request.
What?
It's meant to be it's meant to be petunias. I read it as peanuts. It's meant to be a reference to the movie that we were talking about.
But
And I misread.
okay. I was like, okay, a bowl of peanuts, not again. Okay. I was like, I guess. I was like, all right, bro.
I'm so sorry.
It's your money.
Mel, I'm so sorry. We got to do another 30 seconds of a I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That is so funny.
This
That's the funniest thing.
rancid bowl of peanuts is making me queasy.
I love him. I love it. Okay, I'm sending this to you. We've gotta make up for this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. I'm dying. That's so funny. he looks so confused.
I was like, okay, a bowl of peanuts. I was like, okay. All right. So you want me to draw petunias now?
Yes. Candy is saying they're supposed to be marigolds. I don't know who's right. That was the request, was for petunias.
Okay, and what is this?
I cannot.
What is the reference? What does this mean?
Those are petunias.
No, but what do you mean not again in petunias, and like what is?
Oh, it's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah.
Oh. Right. Okay. So you want?
Yeah.
You want one? Okay. All right. I'm gonna do my best. 30 seconds here. Ready?
Okay. I'm sorry. Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. If there was ever a time to prove that I am slightly dyslexic, now is that moment. Ten seconds.
Oh shoot! Ah, it's not again.
And we're at time.
No, we're not. There, not again.
Okay. I'm very embarrassed. Right, I did my best.
That was a very interesting, Mal. Thank you. I can draw, by the way. In fact, speaking of,
what are you talking about? This is This is a Banksy.
This is a what? A Banksy? This is a Banksy?
Yeah,
this is a Banksy. Yeah. All right. This is a Banksy. All right. Because I do know how to draw. I drew this really awesome Zach today for Mal for his commission, and just so you know, I do know how to draw. Okay.
All right. The last 30-second for now. These all came in at once.
Oh,
is
so
draw. No, I didn't say that. Oh, draw yourself drawing.
In 30 seconds? Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. $15. And that is time.
I tried to give myself like this jaw you cut a steak on, but it just didn't.
What did you just say?
I said I tried to give myself a jaw that you could cut a steak on, but
Oh, I'm getting that. That's what I'm getting.
Oh, that was fun. Okay, that was a good break. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
who's your guess
Thank
on
you.
this one?
Thank you for that. I hope I this was a moment where I could have drawn myself super cute and chibi, but I drew myself.
In your true form.
I need to go
Your
see my therapist
gremlin.
tomorrow about this. This is who I really am. Okay,
Wait, so who was your guess on this one?
Mal.
That's correct. That is
Because I
correct.
was like, I'm doing deduction.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's
I
that?
was hoping if I put them back to back that you would think that they were different people.
I just had a feeling. I just had a feeling. Okay, what's next?
Okay, this one I might need to grab reference for,
Okay.
but I'll do my best after I kind of tell it to you. So this one is uh for 25 minutes. We're adding 5 minutes because of a birthday. So this one is Maxim, the half bear character. So he's as his bear self, taking off his shirt, and then in the background is a chibi Rodrigo with lion ears fanning himself, like, ooh, Maxim is so cute.
Okay. So he's taking off his shirt. Okay. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
let me get you the reference.
Okay.
If I can get it fast enough.
I know who this is. This is Max, right?
That is not correct.
It's not correct. Oh, was it
No,
Rodrigo then?
no,
I mean Ruben? Oh.
it is not Ruben.
Okay. All right. Well, just tell me when you're ready and I'll figure it out from there.
Okay, I'm trying to get the second reference real quick.
I chugged my little Coke dry and there's nothing left and now I'm sad.
Do you need to go get another one?
I think I need to get another one because I don't know. I think I need to get another one. Can I do that?
Okay. Yep. You have my. You always have permission to leave.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me just grab another Coke. 1 second.
He only has one guest left, guys. He only has one guest left. And I gave him a hint too that it was somebody whose birthday. He didn't listen to me.
Okay. I'm ready. Mal, are we gonna have to sneak peek your Zach? What was that? I heard noises. Is she still here?
That was
Oh,
your Slack.
oh okay.
You scared yourself. Your own Slack went off.
All right, I'm ready. All right, so no more atomic sips. Look, see how cold it is? Look, it's like actually kind of little sips, little details.
Mal
Okay.
says, I'm completely okay with a sneak peek.
Okay, I will do it at the end of this. We'll do a quick little sneak peek so you guys can see. All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and you said I have 30 minutes?
No, 25.
25. Okay.
And you only have one guess left. And I gave you a hint, but you barreled right past it.
Bro, you are inundating me with information right now. Like, I don't know what you expect me to do with all that information at once. I can barely draw.
I don't know. I just expect you to keep it in your mind, I guess. My mistake.
You should know better now.
I should.
You
I don't know what
really
I'm
should know
doing.
better. Like, I can't believe you actually, those words came out of your mouth.
I'm sorry. I don't know
You
what I'm
should know
doing.
better.
Hi, Retsu.
Hey, Retsu.
I'm gonna sneeze, I feel like. Pinky says, does karma burn calories outside of whatever physical movement you do? I mean, it's like exercise, it doesn't burn like extra calories,
That's a
but the
really
movement
good.
is very difficult.
Just karma, just the holding karma, you mean? Like just having karma?
I think
Like,
that it's difficult. Holding that much power is difficult. You're straining your body. It takes skill to use it, especially for an ink fighter. An ink fighter, especially if you have karma like inside your body and you're having to like summon it, it takes a lot of skill to do that.
I don't think it, I mean, not me being the creator or anything, but I don't know. I don't know if it has any, I don't know if it has any impact. Like on
Yeah,
calories.
like I don't think karma itself, I think like it's hard to do, so thus it's like a sport,
Like
Does
performing
channeling karma.
You mean like just
Yeah.
performing karma? Oh, performing.
Yeah, just like channeling.
Oh, just performing and channeling. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, anything that you do that's going to have any what do you call it? Physical activity, is going to do that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the just having karma.
Oh, no, cuz that's just like having a soul,
Yeah,
like
right.
that's just like having energy. Yeah. I think the answer is it's not like extra. It just is effort because like you're doing something. Apparently this is from a slice game going on.
Oh, I see. But he's not. Is he in bear form when this is happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh my.
I sent you the reference to the bear form.
Sorry. That changes everything. That changes everything. Oh my lord. Another miscalculation. God, RC, such an idiot. No, you idiot. He's a bear.
No. No.
Ella's
please.
writing me on the side on Slack. You idiot. Always getting this wrong.
Yeah. No extra. I'm taking away your extra Coke privileges.
No. That's all I have in my life. That's all I have left. I don't have anything.
You don't have
Nothing.
me?
Huh?
I'm not a part of this. I said you don't have me? I'm not a part of this?
You're my torturer.
I'm also your friend. I can be
Aw,
both.
you are. She is. All this is just a show. I love Ella to death. I like giving her a hard time. Hello, Bear. I think I'm having my furry awakening right now.
You said that with Maliver. Can't
Well,
have two.
you don't know my lived experience, Ella.
Oh.
Maybe I'm having a second furry awakening.
Okay.
She's like, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Which
We love
voice?
to bully around here.
You like my voice, Candy? One of my many. Okay, so maintain that voice. I was doing the voice of hold on, Vincent Price. Oh
I don't know who that
my!
is.
No, that's not Vincent Price. That's George. That's George Takai.
What are you eating right now?
I'm eating something cute.
Is something cute?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I
eating.
can't see what it is. It just looks orange.
It's cute.
Is it a cutie?
I love cuties though. I eat those like crazy. No, it's these toaster cheese. These things.
Toaster cheese?
They have like peanut
It's
butter in them.
toaster.
They're like a
Oh,
cracker thing.
it's like a. Oh, yeah. It's like a Ritz thing, right?
Kinda, but not really.
Okay. You've got 15 minutes left, by the way.
Ma- Moose remembers George Takei. Oh my!
I'm sorry I'm not good enough for you.
Where did I say that?
I'm sorry I can't get your references. Sorry that I can't do voices with you. I'm just such a disappointment. It's whatever. Always running to Moose when Ella doesn't get it.
You
No.
cannot use my tricks against me. That is not fair.
Uh,
That is not right. Not fair. I'm gonna have to go take a cold shower after this bear.
oh no! Oh no!
Can I get a witness around here?
No, not
No
for me.
witnesses? Nobody? No one else
No.
having their furry awakening with me right now?
I think everybody else has already had their furry awakening. You're just really late. You know.
Maybe I'm having a third furry awakening, Ella. Sometimes it goes to sleep.
Uh, wait, this one was your second one. Where's the third one coming from?
You know what? I try to be open and share, but then I get mocked. So I can't say anything anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and draw furries, and you guys are just gonna have to. You're just gonna have to, whatever. Star Trek, right? Oh my!
This is the first time RC made a risky joke. Every joke he makes is risky.
I thought I've made more than I thought. I think I I push the sensor all the time with Ella.
You do.
How much time do I have?
You've got 12 minutes.
That's perfect time to put a.
I'm glad that this person added extra their birthday time to this.
Oh, absolutely. We can all enjoy together. I remember there was a time where I couldn't draw people,
Mm.
and I was so like, I was like, I'll never know how to draw people, and I was being a dramatic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned, just like many of you will
You
learn.
did.
Okay, and then there's a Chibi Rodrigo in the back fanning himself. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and he's got his lion ears on.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Am I out? Am I overworking the oh my?
As your director, I think that it's the perfect amount of oh my.
Anteater RC. Wait, what's that? Anteater? Oh, why? What's the joke with the anteater?
I don't know.
I could probably make an anteater hot in my style. I'll just tell you that. Ella's like, I wish the power would go out again.
I'm out of here. Oh,
like,
guys, sorry, there's an earthquake.
Yeah,
Oh no,
oh my
I
god.
gotta
go. Why is the power not
No, I
going
think
out?
I think I like agree with you, you know, but I also it just came out at left
She's like,
field.
it's just part of entertainment, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Alan. Okay, Chibi. Okay, how much time do I have?
You've got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Is Max here?
I don't know, but Ruben is here.
Oh,
and Ruben doesn't know who.
Ruben doesn't know who.
It's not Max and it's not Ruben. Ragnarok says, they said you would have a random persona, so I just chose one. Anteater was your choice, apparently.
Oh.
Flux After Dark all the time. Secret Patreon tier at $420.69. If you guys really want RC to cuss that badly, he can be bought.
I can be bought.
We need a tip jar just for swear words.
But you tip me to swear. That's the thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And we'll...
If you send in a tip with a cuss word, he has to say it. As long as it's not really, really bad.
Well, we could assign a dollar amount to like the severity of it.
Oh, yeah.
Ella and I are proud capitalists. We'll figure it out.
I'm not with him. I do it for the art. Reverse swear jar.
How much time?
You've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds. My internet provider just sent me an email, but instead of saying like, "Oh, hey, your power's back on," they just sent me my bill for the month. So
hey, they're like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, thanks. I guess.
No need to thank us.
Yep, that's where we're at.
Time?
You've got 4 minutes.
Okay. And we're just gonna put a little ooh my.
Do you have a guess yet? Your last guess.
I'm gonna guess. Goofy?
No.
Okay, who was it?
It was Spots. Spots likes to call out people
Oh,
on
that
their
was
crushes.
Spots? Oh, I should have
Yeah.
known that. Oh, Spots. Oh, yeah, I should have known that. I love how I should have taken the cue from Ruben when he was not happy about this. Or like feigning anger or whatever.
Yes. All
How
right,
much
you've
time?
got
Oh,
you've got basically less than a minute.
how's that? I don't know if we want to
That
leave
looks
this
really
scene.
good. We do. You can stay. I'll keep going.
Look, I'm even framing it to put in like the Louvre. See,
That's where it
that's why I
belongs.
put a frame around it. How's that?
Cute. It's very cute.
All right. Thank you so much. That was a fun one, too. We'll have to revisit this bear later. Are we done, or still more time?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
What's next?
Here we go. On to the next one. The next one is a 10-minute one, and this person requests not Zach with dog features, but instead a dog with Zach features. What that means, I don't know.
A dog, and how much time?
You've got 10 minutes.
Okay. 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 I'm ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I don't know how you're going to do this one. Yes, Beast King, reverse Uno. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm the messenger. I did not make this request.
My dog is super square, and
Mm-hmm.
are you okay?
Like he's like a nerd. Like
Square,
he's like a nerd.
no,
He's
no,
really
like square shaped.
Oh, okay.
He's an Australian Shepherd, and he's like super square shaped. And
Very cute.
By the way, shout out to my art students. They have been just like, they're about to put me out of business. They have been insanely improving.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, RC, that's great to hear.
I'm sorry. Sorry. What did you say? I wasn't listening.
That's probably for the best.
Oh, you're talking about your art students. Yeah, they have been improving, and I'm really jealous about it. Somebody keeps promising me that he'll teach me how to draw, and I sit there and I wait with my pencil.
Well, and
I'm like,
someone.
when will Papa Flux come home? And he never does. He's out teaching other kids
Okay.
how to
Okay.
draw. I sit there with my pencil waiting.
Um.
Nothing to say. See? Nothing to say.
Okay. Well, she's always got me working. She's like, you got to draw this other stuff.
Get good, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
Get good.
Get good. Skill issue.
That's her polite way of being like, get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Do you have any guesses for who could have requested this?
It's animal themed, so I'm gonna say spots again.
That is correct.
I was right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of
Papa Flux wins again.
Papa Flux.
You've lost 3 times, but you've won 8 times. So you're on a win. You won significantly more than you've lost.
I've got a batting average. What you're saying?
You do. Yeah, you're well above that a good batting average. They'd sign you instantly. A good batting average is like getting a hit like 30% of the time. So you're well above that.
How much time do I have?
You've got 4 minutes left.
Aw, cute. Does no one think this is cute? I think it's kind of cute.
You're like alone on an island, and like to breathe, all you need is compliments.
I just need someone to be like, that is super cute. Look, I even made
It is cute. I'm like disturbed, but I also like it. Like I think he does look cute. I think you nailed it. I don't know. I like the other Anthroway, I think, more than this.
You like
I think
him
it's
more?
the eyes.
What's wrong with the eyes?
No, he's like too human, you know? He looks very cute. He looks really cute. I think that I would be scared to have a dog with human features. But he does. You made it a really cute sketch. Okay, now everybody in the chat is saying that they love it, and you should be quiet now.
I am just the worst. At least I have more time.
You've got one minute.
Oh, I want to put some spots on him. Or does he look too much like a giraffe if I do that? I'm a failure. No,
I
this one.
wish he'd stop saying that.
I'm just joking. You know, that's just my shtick being dramatic. I'm not a failure.
I
Is this cute or what? This is cute, right? Look at this.
really like this one. He's cute.
All right.
Cute. All right, that's it. We're at time.
I thought that was cute. Okay. All right. What's next?
Okay,
Thank
the
you,
next
Spots,
one.
for that. That was a lot of fun. Okay.
The
All
next
right.
one.
So, just a heads up. I have to take an intermission at 7 for about 10 minutes. So, whatever you want to put now, the timer should be 10 minutes for now because and I'll be right back like in 10 minutes.
Okay, I was not prepared. I did a not prepared. Let me check. Let me see. Hold on, I've
Okay.
got one.
Ella will keep you company for like 10 minutes. I'll be right back. I just have to deal with something. I don't know what breed dog this is, by the way. It's some sort of like giraffe dog.
Giraffe dog.
Only made possible through cosplay karmistry. Oh, thank you, Retsu.
Okay. All right, this next request is Hugo and my OC enjoying chug soda and like clinking bottles. I know who this person is. I have to show your OC to RC. So I hope that you weren't thinking that it was going to be secret because I have to show in order to do it. So this is the person's OC. Maybe the chat can guess.
Oh, I know who this is, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. All
This
right.
one's for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Perfect time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I won't say it so the chat can guess. Hugo and my OC enjoying chug soda, clinking bottles. Clink. I love glass bottle soda. I think that's the best form.
Totally agree.
What should we do while you're gone? I'm gonna be so bored without you. I could answer lore questions. I could read maybe a chapter from something like that we've written before. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, you should read the Felix Marco one. That's a good one.
It's really short though. I don't know. You'll be gone for too long. I only have one chapter of it. If I had 2 chapters, I would love to read that one. I will if you guys want me to read it. I'll read it.
I'll just be gone like 10 minutes.
That's what he says.
About 10 minutes.
What do you guys want to do? Slice gossip? I haven't been keeping up. I won't know it.
Slice gossip.
You guys, you send like 200 messages. I can't read all of them. I try to keep up as best I can. Last week's. You're killing me, Carl. Pinky, I started to read it, but I haven't finished it. You've got 6 minutes left. Or sorry, 7 minutes left. Retsu, you want me to read your story? Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, that's a good story too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Remember, if you guys haven't gotten a commission, a writing commission, we got that deal going on. And Ella writes the best in-world stories. Best in-world stories.
Aww. Flick, to get into the Slice games, you can either use the link or you can join the Patreon game night tier, and then you can join the games automatically every week. They're every week. They change constantly. So if you go into that link now, it's going to be last week's game. So they're a week long, and they're just kind of like fun role playing. It's chill and low key. That's why they last the full week. So there's two ways to join. You can buy a slot outright, or you could join the an upper tier on the Patreon. So either way, it's up to you. We've got people who do both.
If you buy the Game Pass on Patreon, which gives you access to the Flux Destiny game, the Flux Fantasy, game nights too. Basically,
yeah, the
it's
other.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so we've got the bigger Flux Fantasy games and then the Slice games. If you get into the Game Night Pass tier, you get both. You get to have both. You jump into either one the full month. Which, by the way, we've got one coming up this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Jacoby is running Circuit Break. So if you haven't done it yet or want to do it again, and you're in the Game Night Pass and you want to join, I would highly encourage it because JTunes is a really great GM. So,
and Circuit Break is a fun game.
It is a fun game. It's also technically still in beta, so you guys would be kind of contributing to the history of it before it comes out, like, fully.
How much time do I have?
You've got 4 minutes, basically.
It's my dog, I'm sorry.
Bless you. Bless you.
He's coughing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so gross. Like, I'm used to it, but I know, like, you guys don't hear it often. And sorry, apologies for my hacking dog.
No, it's okay. So I've got one vote for Retsu's story. What does everybody else think? They're just going along with the crowd. Retsu, if I read yours, I'm also going to have to read the backstory. So, because parts of it won't make sense without the backstory. I might not get through much of it. That's my only issue. I have not heard a Manos the Hands of Fate joke in a long time. Are you referencing Mystery Science?
There used
or
to
are
be
you referencing the actual movie?
There used to be. How much time do I have?
You've got 2 minutes.
There used to be this show called, I don't know if Joe knows. Is Joe still here?
Yes.
Joe, you remember Strangers with Candy? Strangers with Candy was a great show. You ready? Yeah, coming. I'll be right there. Ella, when I head off now, I'm gonna switch to these look like beer bottles, and they're not supposed to be beer bottles, but I don't have time to fix them. They are drinking soda beverages. I promise.
They're like, tonight's the first night to get drunk, and then it's just soda. They're
Hugo would,
like, they act like they're tipsy.
Hugo would do that. He would think he'd like you'd give it to him and he'd be like,
All
"Oh
right.
right, so wasted." All right. Anyone guess who this was? I'm sorry, I didn't get to. All right, I gotta head off. Ella, I'm gonna. This was
Okay.
for Candy.
Of course. Of
This
course.
was a fun one. Clink. Let me do a little clink. Okay,
Clink.
I will be back in 10 minutes. I'm gonna switch Ella you to the main
If
camera.
you're not back in 10 minutes, I will end the stream.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm switching to the main camera, and
Okay, we'll have fun without you, I guess.
hold on. Let me pause this music. And I wish there was a way. I'm not sure how to just have you. Oh, solo. Here we go. Okay, there you go. It's just you right now.
Am I alone now?
You're alone now.
Well, this is my
You
channel.
get this
I
is
am
your show.
queen of
You can
Flux
take over the show.
Destiny. Yes. Well, I always wanted. This is my long game. Hmm? Is he gone yet? Is he gone? We're all alone. Welcome to Flux Destiny, the true Flux Destiny. I'm gonna spill all the secrets tonight. No, I'm just kidding. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want me to read a story, or do you want me to? I'm happy to answer lore questions as well. Um, I I have the time now to answer them, so now's a good time. You can see the cat chair that my cats sleep in is over here to my left. Um, what is that boxing book? Which book? Which book are you? I'll talk about my favorite books. That's what we'll talk about. I can read Rodrigo's. I'm like nervous about reading a backstory if they still have more story to tell. If I'm gonna read anything, I'll have to read Retsu's because he asked so nicely. No, I cannot talk to you about Darth Plagueis. No. Oh, this is so they're little notebooks. It's not actually so they're like little notebooks. But yeah, I've got a couple of D&D stuff. I like D&D okay. Oh, this is not a book. It's a little not it's like a finger. You're supposed to put a little boxing glove on your finger. That's what it is. It's not a book. This is just me showing off the stuff that I have. What else? Tell me. Let's do a tour. Let's do a tour. So up here, I've got my D&D stuff and my writing stuff and my film career stuff. And then on this shelf, I have all of my Greek and Roman stuff. And then on this shelf, I've got all of my Lord of the Rings stuff. And then the bottom shelf, there's two shelves on the bottom that you can't see. And one of them has my Shakespeare books, and the bottom one has more film stuff. So, eating stream when? Never. Never. I try not to eat on stream. I'm a big nerd. I've got another bookshelf that has all my like other books, and then I've got a third bookshelf that has mostly other books, but then also comic books. Thank you. I'm glad you guys think I'm cool. I don't have this. I don't have the poem book. You know what I do have though? That's kind of cool. Is I've got this. It's like a D&D game, but it's Shakespeare. It's called uh Forsooth, and it's a role playing game based on Shakespeare, which I think is really cool. It's like a role playing game. I don't remember what RC wanted earlier. All right, let's read. Let's read the background for Elio's story. So this is Retsu's character, Elio. So this is like the first part. If you haven't read it, it's also in the Patreon. This is the first part of like his story, and it's actually a letter that he's sending to his friend Austin, who like lives across the country. So if you don't know, a little bit of background is that Elio lost his parents in like a rupture. So there's a big rupture up in the Arctic, and it what it does is it causes like it makes it look like there's a galaxy over the water, and it looks like little planets and like comets and stuff, but it's very dangerous, and it's basically a black hole in the middle of you know the like the ocean. Hi, Days. Welcome. I am actually not. I'm just one half of a group. We're in an intermission right now. Uh, we're doing sketch requests. I am like the partner to the person who actually does the art, and so right now I'm just talking about like lore stuff of our manga. So welcome in. You've come in at an interesting time. I am just kind of going over lore stuff and talking about one of the OC characters that's a part of our fandom. So welcome in. I hope that you stay and check us out. We've got like a link tree and all kinds of stuff. So if you like manga and lore and stuff like that, welcome in. I've just sent the link. So yeah, welcome. I'm going to read a story from one of the commissions that I wrote that's about kind of the lore of our world. If you like drawing though, stick around. My partner will be back in a couple of minutes and he's going to be drawing again. And he's much more entertaining than me. I'm just entertaining people during the intermission. I promise. That we're a lot more fun than this. Okay, so I'm going to read the pen pal letter that Elio sent to Austin while he kind of like lives in Ad Astra actually lives like in an observatory that like, or a planetarium. It's like both. It does planetarium stuff and then it's also like an observatory. So that's where Elio lives. So this is like the first part of the story where he's got this pen pal that he talks to, and I think that's all you need to know. So I'm gonna read this. So he writes, "Dear Austin, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've written, but a lot has happened and I've been swamped. How's your aunt? Were her suspicions right about having overclock condition, or was she just being dramatic? Also, how's Bruce? I know he's just a cactus, but I'm invested in his growth. I'll try to keep this short, but I know how much I like to ramble. As the start day of Wolfgang approaches, I keep finding myself wandering the halls of the research center and thinking about all my memories here. I've never lived anywhere else, and I have to admit I'm nervous. I know you don't really like escape artists, but I find karmistry, especially research karmistry, fascinating. I love the idea of exploring the reaches of what we know. It's amazing to think that despite our incredible abilities, there are things out there that we haven't discovered yet. I hope that Wolfgang will help me discover more, not just about karmistry, but also about how the world and the great machine work. I'll be closer to you as well, since you've decided to stay in Ulux. Who knows? Maybe I'll finally be able to visit you. Spoiler alert: he does go to visit him later in later chapters. Um, and we can go on our grand adventure over the summer sometime. It'd be fun to hitchhike all the way back to Ad Astra. Oh, right, sorry. I'm already rambling. Oops. Anyway, you know that for a while now I've been preparing for the Cyrus comet. It's a comet that only comes around once every 30 years, and it flashed across the sky the night my parents met. It was the moment that they started their relationship and also sparked their love for our galaxy. I've been waiting for this comet for a long time, and I even got Haley, which Haley is the planetarium clock bot, the Type A clock bot, that Elio is friends with. I even got Haley to set up a big watch party with all of the observatory staff. We were able to transform the big dome space into a party central, and I even helped with the banner, although my bubble letters could still use some work. Anyway, the day finally came, and it was a cloudless day, which was perfect for stargazing, and I was growing more and more excited. However, as the night drew closer, we saw on the horizon that an unexpected storm was brewing off the coast of Cyrus Beach. It was like a hurricane, and though it doesn't always happen, random storms like this can suddenly appear. Dark clouds came in, low and fast across the sky, and as rain approached, I started to get nervous. As soon as my fears were realized when Haley told me they'd be canceling the party. Even from inside, I could hear the intense rain and wind. We can't cancel the party. I have to see the comet, I told Haley, but she didn't seem to understand why it was so important to me and went back to telling the other workers to close the observatory. I wasn't about to give up on my hope to see the comet. I needed to see it. I know it sounds silly, but I felt like if I could just see the comet, it would bring me back to my parents. For just a moment. Okay, hold on. I gotta pause real quick. Okay. I slipped away from Haley, and before I knew what I was doing, I was taking the winding staircase up through the circular dome of the observatory. I reached the top of the stairs and went outside onto the curved roof, where the wind almost swept me off my feet. It was pounding rain, but I had a mission. I pulled on my coat and around me and ignored my hair dripping into my eyes. Step by step, I walked along the dome toward the extended telescope. I knew I would only have one chance because they would soon start retracting the telescope to keep it from being damaged in the wind and rain. Okay, give me just 1 second. I have to run to open the door for somebody, but I'll be right back. Don't do anything while I'm gone, okay? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Let me text. Okay, where were we? Where were we? Okay. Uh, so the telescope is reaching up. Okay, the telescope was reaching up into the dark clouds and beyond the rain. I reached the base of the telescope, which was pretty large. There was a ladder on top of it for repairs, so I grabbed a hold of it and started to climb upwards. It was super slippery, and I had to keep stopping to wipe the rain away from my eyes so I could see. I was climbing higher and higher, and I tried not to think about the long drop below me because, as you know, I get sick on tall roller coasters. And you're not going to believe what happened next. But I swear it really happened. I had to take a break because the rain was so cold. So I stuffed my hand into my coat. And then to my left, a huge flash of lightning came down and struck the roof of the observatory. The sound was so loud, I almost fell off the telescope. I had to hang on to the rails of the ladder. And I swear I felt the whole building sway back and forth. My ears were ringing. And I thought about going back down and just giving up. But I was already halfway up. I couldn't just give up. So I kept going, higher and higher. I was completely soaked by the rain, and the further up I went, the thinner the telescope got. It was moving so much in the wind that I did get a little motion sick. I was in the clouds near the top, and I thought that maybe I'd come all this way for nothing. But I kept going until I reached the lens. My head suddenly broke through the dark clouds, and I could see the night sky clearly above me. The sight was breathtaking. Just above me, moving at 1,000 miles per hour, was the comet. It was bright blue and had a long white tail that made me squint when I looked at it. All around it, stars sparkled and seemed to move out of its way as it sped across the sky. It didn't even look real, and its brightness filled the sky behind the clouds with color that made it look like a deep blue ocean. It was almost like a stone had been skipped across the sky, creating beautiful waves. It felt so close that I reached my hand out and felt warmth all over. It was nothing like my parents had described it. It was bigger and better than they could have ever said that it was. And I'm sure I'm not describing it well either. I watched it, not even hearing the rain underneath me. I stayed up there until it vanished from sight across the horizon, and the telescope was retracted back into the rain. The image of that comet will forever be burned into my mind. When I went back inside, I felt like I had when I was a kid, and my parents took me out on the roof to tell me about the meaning behind the stars. I suddenly wished that you were with me, but somehow I felt like you were. I know I'm being really silly, but that's just how I felt, I guess. Anyway, it was a wonderful sight, and in 30 years, I can't wait to see it again. It made me even more confident that I'm going to follow in my parents' footsteps. Well, that's it. I've got to go back to packing my room before I head off to Wolfgang. P.S. I know that you'll probably write back saying I was being too reckless, but it was totally worth it and I wasn't hurt, so double worth it. P.S.S. I have a new collection of star stickers that I've included in this letter. I designed some of them myself, so I hope that you like them. P.S.S.S. Write back soon. Elio. So that is the backstory of Elio and the comment. And so that's sort of what it's like for him. And now you can go in to read the other chapters, and you get a good background of what Elio is like. So you can go read that. You can read it for free in the Patreon. It's in the short story section. He's writing several chapters. In fact, the next one is going to be really long. And I finished, I think, the fourth chapter, and you can also read it. Red puts it in the Discord as well. So if you're not in the Discord, you got to get it in the Discord. So Retsu, I hope that you liked that and enjoyed that. Yeah, so that's Retsu's story. That's Elio's story. I guess I will read now. Yeah, that's why he's so obsessed with space. Okay, so the next one I'll read. I guess I'll start to read Rodrigo's background commission. I don't know if I'm going to have time to read all of it because it's pretty long. So I might stop during some of it. Does that sound okay with you guys? If RC comes back, I'll stop, okay? Let me know. Thumbs up in the chat if that's okay with you guys. Or I can answer more lore questions. Either way.
I'm back. I'm back.
He's back. You're back
I'm
just
back.
in time.
I'm back. Hold on. 1 second. I'm back. Hold on.
Rodrigo, Ruben, I'll read your story another time. I promise.
There we go. I'm back. See,
we have a new friend here, and I was trying to explain. I was like, "This is not the show." I was like, "This is just me." You know.
Hello, new friend.
Silly.
Who's our new friend?
This person is named Days, and I really like their profile picture. I think it looks really cool.
Hey, Days. Nice to meet you. I'm RC. I'm the creator of Flux Destiny. Ella has been holding. I had to walk away for a few minutes. I had to go deal with something. This is not normal.
So did I. I also had to walk away for a second, so they were left unsupervised.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow.
I know. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm back.
I didn't mean
We're
to.
all good. I'm sure it was a lot of fun. I'm sure that
we read Elio's background. The like comet and the telescope story.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a really good one. I love the whole Elio set of things. So that's great. Okay, well, I'm ready to continue. Ready to go back?
Okay,
Okay.
great. Okay,
Thank you
so
for holding down the fort while I was.
no problem. No problem.
Okay.
Uh, Funny enough, this next commission involves Elio in it. So let me get to it real quick. Do, 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 do.
I think you already sent me
Okay,
the. Yeah.
yes, I did. So this one's a 20-minute one, and 20 minutes. Thank you, Days, for sticking around and trusting me that the show would get better. Uh, so this one is Elio riding on William's shoulders for 20 minutes.
Okay, got it. All right.
And the
I'm
way that we're doing this one, in case you've come in and you've forgotten, I'll go ahead and start the timer, RC, in
okay.
3, 2, 1. And the way that this one goes uh, is we've got the sketch requests are coming in. We've got sketch requests from our fans who have commissioned them, and the way that we're doing it is that RC knows a lot of our community already, so we thought it would be fun that he could try to guess who commissioned these. Which, if you don't know, RC is the creator of Flux Destiny. He's the manga artist, he's the writer, and all this stuff, and I help him out. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just doing fun sketch requests for the community. We like to hang out together too when we're not making manga and videos and all kinds of stuff. So we've got 5 more tonight. Um,
Start the music back up. Okay.
it did feel very quiet. I was like, I feel so small.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It was all good.
You said 20 minutes?
Yes. And and I haven't heard a guess yet, but I don't know if you'll get this one.
Okay, I'll guess shortly. Let me get further down the road here.
Fine.
Did you get to share our links with Days?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's in Day's court now. They said I was very intriguing as I was going through my bookshelf showing them all my books. So,
Poor Ella.
you know,
Ella's like dancing. She's like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever
I'm
now.
like, well, I knew that Retsu really wanted me to read like the first chapter of his story, but I couldn't because I knew we needed the background first. So I wanted to read it, but I felt like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna have time. But I went ahead and read the background, so now people going in will have a little bit more context for the chapters.
I forget how small Elio is.
I know, right? A very small boy. Hey, speaking another language is cool no matter what language it is.
Absolutely. I really respect that when people can speak many languages.
Very true. I'm semi bilingual. Semi. You're bilingual. Are you trilingual or are you just bilingual?
I'm trilingual.
I thought you were. What's the third language that you know?
Arabic.
You know Arabic?
No Arabic.
Wow. When did you learn? You learned it in school, or what did you learn it for?
Well, my my dad's side of the family is Lebanese, so
Oh,
they
right. Okay.
they speak Arabic. So
Very cool. I
actually,
love that.
I learned, and then my mom's side of the family is Cuban, and so I learned Spanish.
Mhm.
And so that's why I don't really sound necessarily like I'm from Southeast Texas, because these languages that I had to learn first,
Yeah, they like merge. Yeah.
they merge. I used to make up my own words as a kid because I started like my mom would tell me that I would just like make up all these words because I was like mixing all these languages.
Yeah, the languages. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, my art students, you see how I'm using the cubes to kind of block everything out like I've been showing you guys. Yeah, I don't just teach and not show and not use,
Mm.
especially for complicated poses like these. How much time do I have?
You've got. You're basically halfway through. 10 minutes. Well, not basically. You are halfway
Oh,
through.
okay. I'm out of practice with my Arabic. Like I can speak it like very roughly, but I can understand it. I can if someone spoke to me, I could respond partially in Arabic right now, but then mostly in like I could respond in English sort of thing. Like I can
Mm.
respond in Arabic, but if I had to, I could listen. And I used to have to translate sometimes between my grandparents.
Right.
I used to have to translate between my Cuban grandparents and my Lebanese grandparents, and so I would, and then my, and then other third. So I was doing like three-way translation, and I think, it, like, when you understand different languages, regardless of what the languages are, I think it gives you a sense of there's a. Let me think of the word here. Um,
Perspective.
yeah, because it's like you you understand how nuanced language is. And like for example in Spanish, I know Retsu will definitely back Spanish there's jokes in Spanish that only make sense in Spanish.
Right.
If you hear it in
Yeah.
English, you'd be like if it was translated, you'd be like, what? You know?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It was the same with ASL. There are just there are lots of jokes. In fact, most of ASL is pretty funny.
Oh, is it
That's sort of
really?
the point. Oh yeah, heavily joking culture. Very funny, incredibly funny people.
We
I missed you when you were gone, by the way.
I missed you. Aw. I was trying to rush back. I was like, oh my god, I left her and I have to.
The stove is like it's like you left me at the front of the checkout line to like go get bread, and the person's like, okay, and there's like a line, and I'm like, he'll be right back, I promise.
How much time?
You've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Good night, Carl.
Good night,
Stayed up with us
Carl.
for a long time.
Thanks for coming. I love when you guys are like, we have such dedicated people like staying here from Europe and overseas and so late.
Mm-hmm. I see you guys in the Discord, and those of you who have your activities on, I see you guys playing video games, and I'm a little jealous right now. Not gonna lie. I guess I could play. I guess I could play video games. I'd be like this. You'd say something to me, I'd be like, "Oh, what?"
I love everyone like doing other things while I'm working over here.
That's the charm of it. Is
Oh,
that
is it now? Is it now?
you are. They're like safe space. So they
I
feel they feel
see.
like they feel like really comforted when you're around.
Hmm, I see. How much time?
You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I am trying, bro. Do you think William is cool with this? Is he smiling or is he doing a Joe face? I need to know.
William is probably making a Joe face.
Okay.
Bye, Days. I hope to see you later.
Bye, Days. But he's secretly enjoying this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, William is in a sketch, Moose. Moose is like, wait, what's happening? See, this is why you don't multitask. No, I'm just kidding. You still haven't guessed. You want to use one of your guesses?
Um, the short answer is yes, but I need a moment.
You've got 3 minutes left. I don't think I ever want to be left alone again. I didn't like that.
You didn't like
I felt like
Aw.
at first I was like, "Yay, I'm the star. Everybody's looking at me," and then they kept looking at me, and I didn't like it anymore.
You're like, wow, it's hard being RC. Maybe I shouldn't be as mean to him as.
Yeah, I might lose power again. I'm warning you right now. But we're almost done. I think you can handle it.
How much time?
You've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Is this storming bad right now?
Yes. Pretty bad.
I think I can hear it. Is that thunder?
There was one a couple of seconds ago, but it wasn't that loud.
Maybe it's in the song.
Maybe.
Okay, so this wasn't Retsu who requested this?
No.
Is this another Spots one?
Yes, it is.
I knew it. Spots is so generous. Spots always does like I think Spots has a lot of fun in the slice games, right? And then
Yes.
brings us. I love that. Spots is the best.
Yeah, he brings over the best moments for sure. I really love William's face here.
How's that? Let's see. 2 minutes.
It's really good. I like this one. All right.
All right. That was fun. Oh, my neck. Ow, ow, ow. Ah. This one.
This one was really cute.
The fun one.
The thunder's
Okay.
getting closer. Okay, the next one is a 1 minute one. This one's fun. Okay. Well, hold on. Do I want to save this one to the very end?
Order my cocoa. Toast cheese. Toast cheese. That's what this is called.
No, I don't want to save this one. I want to do this one right now. Okay. Okay, so this one is 1 minute. So it's two 30-second ones put together. This is going to be very fast, okay? But it's your last, like, really quick one of the night. It's 1 minute for Cosmo lying on the ground after he slipped on a banana. The banana peel will be near his head. In 1 minute.
That's the whole drawing. He slipped on a banana peel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, you have to guess who it is.
This is Yatsuno.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes. This is Yasuno.
I knew it.
You got it
always
immediately.
Count on him for the good ones.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready. 1 minute.
All right. Yes, 1 minute. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Hold on. Start over.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Now,
okay,
just so you guys know, I don't want to hear it because I'm going to do something different because I don't have a lot of time. I'm going to draw him actually on. He's going to be drawn standing up, but I'm going to flip him. Okay. So.
Yeah.
All right. Go.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. $30 seconds. $15.
Damn.
And we are at
No.
time.
Wait.
We're at time.
10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. I have to draw the banana. 10 more seconds.
5. Okay.
There. How's that?
It's terrible, but it's wonderful, you know? I love how his hair is like, oh, you erased it. I was behind.
Yeah, I fixed it. I had to kind of draw it. I had to do a old mayor's trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's perfect.
That was funny. Thank you, Yasuno. Thanks for the Okay.
Okay, we've got just three more. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so this one is um you probably can guess who sent this one. It's 5 minutes. It's going to be really fast. It's Wheeler buying slash making a birthday present for somebody, and you could probably guess who he's making the present
It's
for.
Alan. This is for Alan.
Yes.
This is for Alan. I love how he likes
Yes.
Wheeler. I love the Wheeler Alcor. Like, we're gonna. You know
I know
what?
he
Just for
really
that, we're
he
gonna.
snatched up.
Huh?
He snatched up that OC quick.
He
He said
did.
Wheeler is a part of my canon universe.
That's. I love that. Okay, so canonically, what I'm about to draw is the gift is for Alcor. That's done.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here we go. 5 minutes. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Yasuno loves the drawing. By the way, you did really good.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again.
I will be right back.
Build the lore. This is the time, isn't it? So anyway, so I'm just gonna just spill what happens in Flux Destiny and how the whole series goes, and how about that? Just tell you how everything ends. Sorry, I'm super concentrating right now. One second. Wheeler is a special agent, and he works for the NKA.
I am back.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes and a little bit of change left.
This lady always wants me to accomplish miracles.
I always want to what?
You always want me to accomplish miracles. You're like, oh, you have very little time. Like, oh, okay.
I did not request this. My requests would be like book characters. That's what I would request.
Oh my god, I forgot. Wheeler has hair sticking out the front of his hat, right? Or is that just
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, oh yeah, well, yeah, he does.
And he's got the chin
And
hairs
he also
too.
has chin hairs. Yes.
I missed that. Okay.
What are these chat? Hugo got hit by a bus. What? Is he a teacher at Wolfgang? No, he is a teacher at the NKA training facility where Alcor is going to school.
So I have him kind of like soldering a. I know this is not how you solder properly, so don't come after me. I'm not a soldering expert.
He's Flux Destiny soldering.
He's doing with
Karma.
Parma soldering.
All right, less than a minute.
This is accurate in Flux Destiny. And he was so nice, like he's so excited to give this to his buddy that he already put the tag on it. even though he's still building it.
He's making it. It's like gonna melt to it. All right. We are at time.
How's that, Alan? I tried.
2 more.
Okay. Thank you, Alan. That was fun.
I like this. This was a really good request. Alan likes it.
Maple's right. Hugo is technically a character.
He's a manga character. It's
That's
different.
Right. That's right.
It's a graphic novel.
That's right. Okay. All right. 2 left. Thank you, Alan.
2 left. Okay. All right. So we've got one from our new friend Eric. Eric is looking for kind of like a Dr. Hugo, Hugo with like a mask like on his face.
Okay.
So that's going to be for 5 minutes. This is because our friend is new and got an awesome commission of a ninja Hugo, which is going to be super cool to see. So yeah, okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Maple, the first book for Tuna's Rings is just a pilot book. That's been decanonized. Oh, Corn says Alan's got the best ideas. It's so sweet.
It does. It's so sweet.
I spoiled who this request was for, but I just wanted to say thanks to Eric for joining our community.
Yeah, welcome.
Coming
Eric.
in and
he got a really fun commission of Hugo that we will share with you guys. After I did the lifeguard one, he came and asked for a fun commission and got one for Hugo. And it's fun, actually. It's really fun. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is he still here?
Hugo, Eric, I'm not sure. Hugo is like Barbie. Like, he has every job, you know? President Hugo, astronaut Hugo, you know, lifeguard Hugo, King Hugo, DJ Hugo. He's got all the jobs.
It's funny, I never thought of that.
When we, like, have toys of him, it's going to be like dress up, you know?
Ella's going to be late to work all the time because she's busy dressing up for Hugo.
Yes. Could be like, oh, sorry, it's winter, so I had to put him in winter ski gear, Hugo. He's going on a vacation this Wednesday. No, Eric is not the secret commissioner. We've got another person who likes to do the lifeguard and the other ones.
Oh, the secret. Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's one of our patrons.
A political Hugo? I don't know about that. Maybe he wants to be president. That's Marco's dream, though. Marco does all the cool. Marco has one job. It's just office job Marco, and then Hugo has all of the other outfits.
Marco.
Cherry's boyfriend Hugo. I think that's a headcanon. I think that's a headcanon, Hugo.
Ella squashing
streams. No, of course, Hugo dates everybody. There's thousands of different Hugos, and he just...
How much time do I have?
2 minutes. Can you hear that rain?
Not really. Oh, I didn't know this was off. So we've got Dr. Hugo here.
Hugo gets around. No, there's multiple Hugos. That's what I'm saying.
Hugo gets around. No, there's multiple Hugos. Ella defending Hugo's dignity.
Well, I gotta.
That's right. She's like, no, no. Behind the scenes, she's like, you need to make some decisions, boy. Can't date everyone.
He's like, but everybody's so nice. I think Hugo honestly doesn't know that he goes on dates with people. They're like, hey, you want to go out to dinner? He's like, yeah, that sounds great. And then later they're like dating for like years. And he's like, oh, I didn't know we were dating. And they're like,
I
Hugo.
That. That's funny.
Drew, I think you're going to have to submit that to the court before the trial.
Oh my God, what happened?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. How much time?
You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
The secret commissioner always picks ideas that everyone really likes. And he kind of...
That's the secret of being a great commissioner.
He always comes out and he's like, he'll hit me up and he's like, hey, how about this idea?
It's like, I got to give the people what they want.
That's what he says.
All right. We're at time here.
All right. Eric, I don't know if you were on, but we'll get this to you. Dr. Hugo.
That was a good one. Hugo's definitely faking it.
I can't wait to show the tax evader Hugo. I just saw that. That was fun. Malibu. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay.
You was talking about the secret commissioner.
Oh, I was just gonna say that Eric commissioned this really cool Hugo, Ninja Hugo, that you guys will get to see. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. All right. Is this the last one?
Yep, this is the last one.
Okay.
Let me get to it. Sorry.
Maple, I saw your milkshake comment on Instagram. It was pretty funny. I like how you guys like you just put milkshake, and I was like, I think it was.
It's a growing brand. Yeah. Okay, this is the last one. This is also the last like mystery one of the night. Okay, so this person requests bring back Tribal Hugo doing whatever for 5 minutes.
Tribal Hugo doing whatever for 5 minutes. Okay. I'm trying to remember who asked it last. Oh. No, well, was it a secret last time? It was meant to be anonymous last time, right? So I don't know if I'm...
It was anonymous, but it is not that person. I'll just go ahead and tell you that right now.
Okay, I got to think about that.
Okay.
All right. How much time do I have? 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dr. Hugo would prescribe high fives.
High five, that's funny.
You can't hear that rain?
I don't hear it.
Can you guys hear it? It's really loud. I'll move the mic over. Not gonna help.
Then we'll all fall asleep.
Yeah, real ASMR. You guys really like Tribal Hugo.
Is this? Oh, God, who could this be?
What does your gut think?
Spots.
You got it.
I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna say Mal, but then I had this idea. I was like, you know what?
I can't believe you got that. I'm surprised.
Spots is a man of culture. Knows how to pick the right ones.
Are you drawing Tribal Hugo having eaten a bug? Is that what you're drawing right now?
That's exactly what I'm drawing. That is exactly what I'm drawing. He's like, you can't have my bugs. I was gonna have like bugs like coming out of his mouth.
Ugh.
How much time do I have?
You've got 3 minutes. Okay, so here's the final tally. You got 3 wrong and 13 right.
See, I know you guys.
Pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive, I gotta say. Pretty good.
How much time?
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Tribal Hugo's fun to draw whenever I can actually have time to draw him.
I think we need a whole like alternate universe that's just Hugo, like Tribal Hugo.
Time?
1 minute 40.
I would have had more fun if I had time. I would have had more fun with this with the bugs.
I think it looks great.
But
you're too hard on yourself.
We're gonna pretend that he's got all this protein making him extra thick.
What?
See, that's why he's got these huge shoulders and stuff.
Oh. 1 minute.
Not thick.
He played softball, that's why.
He played softball and ate bugs. I didn't have a chance to draw. How much time?
You've got 1 minute.
1 minute. Just one more night. One more night. And I can live forever. I bet he's infested with all sorts of parasites.
Oh. Who said that?
Mark said that.
Ugh. Mark. No. I don't even see that comment.
Oh.
Hiding comments from me.
I just saw it pass by my screen. I bet he has a really strong immune system.
I mean, he's eating bugs. Okay, RC, we're at time here.
Okay, just let me draw the little. I don't remember his tribal.
He had like a mask. Just whatever, you know. It's different every day. He doesn't remember.
How's that?
It's great. Of course, it's great. You did amazing as usual.
He played softball. That was fun. Oh, here, I'll zoom out so you can see. I tried. This one would be a fun one to actually do, like a Hugo bugs. Well, that was
Your
fun.
sense of fun is interesting to me.
Well, I like to do like weird, like different. Weird is not the right word. Like just
weird stuff.
Whatever. I don't have to take this anymore. I did my job. Thank you
That was
guys
a lot
so
of fun.
much. Ella, thank you as always
Of
for running
course.
a tight ship. Ella always runs a tight ship. Thank you guys for always coming to these sketchy lives and supporting us with your sketch requests. These are always I always have so much fun doing these for you guys, and I'm always like, okay, you know, like we always want to do more, but it's like I'm physically hurting, so I gotta take a break. But thank you guys. When's our next live? Next that
The
next week
next one, I believe, is on Monday.
on Monday.
Um,
All
yeah.
right. We will probably have some surprise pop up lives from Big Papa Flux here. So I will see you guys there. Until then, have a great night. See you guys later. Good night.
Bye.